22nd. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
It says we
I
live.
gotta, I gotta make sure I get up in this live too.
Yeah, I gotta get all this situated. This is the one thing I hate about all of this nonsense now that I'm trying to get everything all looking professional. It's not professional. Look at all this nonsense going on, making me look unprofessional.
Ooh, somebody left their phone notification on.
Sounds like Melvin's notification.
I guess that was me. I gotta turn it off.
Situated. Goodness. I gotta get this actually on live chat. What's up, Miss Lori? We got Miss Lori in the building. What's up,
Hey, Lori, how you doing?
Sorry for those who are watching this.
Replay.
So dysfunctional. So we got an important topic to talk about for those who are watching this replay. Feel free to drop your knowledge in the comments below afterwards if you are watching this. It's gonna be a good talk. Good talk.
Yeah, it's gonna be
What's
good.
up, Miss Tiff? How's that migraine doing? Salty, what up? Larry in the building. What up, Larry?
Larry D.
Oddball, what up?
What's up, Haley? How you doing?
Speaking of the
Melly Mel. I heard you doing R&B videos. Melly Mel, I heard you doing R&B videos, man.
Yeah, he was on
the steps.
Oh yeah, like he doing 90 style. He doing 90 style videos.
He doing Casey and Jodeci.
Hey, real fast. Everybody, normally when I'm in the chat, I shout out Rob's live streams on Fishkeeper's notification and my Facebook and all that. And being as I can't do that right now, can y'all please do that for me? Go to drop the link at Fishkeeper's notification, all your social media. If everybody can do that for me, I really would appreciate it.
Word up.
Yo, thanks, yo. Everywhere.
Yeah, we got Salty Reef, Larry D, Eyeball, okay. Melly Mel, doing 90s videos.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Hit that like on the way in.
Yeah, definitely tag that like, but definitely.
I wonder if people don't know we on live today.
So we got a interesting topic tonight. It's been
what is it?
It's been going through a lot, like since the day I started, since the day you started, probably since the day a lot of people started. So there's people who will always get into something, they don't know what they're doing, but they also get into it so deep where people think they know everything. So, oh my goodness. So, as a YouTuber or as a fish keeper, I always say you gotta practice what you preach, right? And a lot of people don't understand. If you don't have a lot of practice what you're preaching, you have nothing to fall back on. So when they say paper chef or paper fish keeper, you're good on paper, but can you keep them alive?
Paper fish keeper, I like that.
Paper fish keeper.
I like that analogy. Just to say this real quick, Salty Reef came through with a $2.99 super chat. Giving the fish bump. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Much appreciate it.
What happened to Andy's Angels? We don't know.
That dude is hiding from reality because he's a thief. That's what happened to him. He's scared to show his face because he's a thief.
I mean, it's been so long, I kind of forgot about it. But hey, some people don't.
Yeah, like I understand, and I'm gonna throw out there an analogy that hopefully it could be comparable to what we're talking about. Like I've been a chef for 22 years, right? And one of my bosses at a job I had was a paper chef. He was fresh out of school.
Yep.
Now, who would you count on making your food? Somebody who's got over 20 years experience in the field, or somebody who just came out of school that has zero experience in the field. There was times where, that situation has happened and I had to remove him away from the line because he was inadequate. He didn't have enough experience on the line to do what he had to do, what the task was at hand. So I think that's exactly what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
I think I mean, not to beat around the bush, we're talking about people who spit all this information about fish that they've never kept. I mean, you know what I mean? You know, like it's just,
or no intentions on keeping.
I'd rather hear from somebody who's actually kept the fish and has real world knowledge than somebody who will always read. Now, I say that, but at the same time, I have no problem with somebody saying, well, I read this or I saw a video where they said this. At least they're giving reference to where their information is coming from, and they're notating that this is not from their personal experience. But there are a lot of people out there that, make videos purely from watching other people's videos, regurgitating that, or reading off the internet about a species that they don't necessarily know. Now, to each their own when it comes to making videos, but at the same time, don't use that knowledge that you just stole from someone else or borrowed from someone else to downgrade someone, you know what I mean? Someone who's actually doing it, starting out. I'm starting out with betas. I don't know a whole lot of about betas. I'm sharing my knowledge, what I've learned, which isn't as much as what other people learn through what they've done. But there's some people out there that want to critique me and telling me this, that, and the other, and that's fine. But let's not fake the funk. All right, this knowledge that you're telling me, that's because
I like that.
You read it off someone else. You know what I mean? And that's fine and all that. Just make that, and don't try and act like you know it all, because nobody knows it all. Nobody knows it all. And I'm not saying don't do research, that you got to keep every fish in the world just to have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
But let's be real about it too.
Yeah. Like I totally agree with that. I think when people piggyback off of other people's videos or what information, you can really tell. You know what I mean? You can really tell it's generic. It doesn't come across like this person or that person has that type of experience. I just think if you my opinion is if you're going to put something out there, at least have some substance to it. You know what I mean? Don't just post something up that's just going to be cheesy and you ain't going to get nothing from it. You know what I mean? It's just like empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
think
if anybody's out there ever thought about doing YouTube videos, that they should really stay true to who they are and what they know. It's very plain to see when you're watching someone's video when they're telling you, their experiences opposed to they read online. There's literally this one dude, and I forget his name, and look, hey, like I said, to each his own. Your channel, do with what you want, but he's actually doing very well as far as subs and views goes. But I was watching one of his videos on geophagus, right? Now, I have recently just picked up a geophagus, and I was doing my research on it. When I say literally, I'm talking about literally, I bought this fish. Now, I was like, okay, let me learn. I know about geos, but let me learn the specifics about this geo. And as I'm reading, whatever. I go, let me go watch some videos on geos too.
Right.
And this dude starts saying this whole spiel about this one particular geo, and I'm like, why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar? He was reading word from Wikipedia. You know, and I'm like, wow, you know, and I don't know. Yes, it's ingenuine. It works though. It works for him. I can't do that. That's not my thing. I
Top show. I get it. Indie Aquatics. I think this is the first time. If this is not, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Are you in Indiana? Indie Aquatics. Let me know. We got Indiana in the building. What's up, party people? SC said, "Are you talking about him, bro?" Larry said, "What works for me may not work for you," and that's true, because there might be a person out there who knows every fish known to man, but doesn't have a single tank to show for their efforts of, yes, I have kept this fish. Yes, I do know the lowest temperature this fish can go, or the highest the highest temperature it can go. It's all different types of ways you can take someone's information that has never done it. You can say, okay, yeah, cool, I'll take that in consideration. But let me talk to someone who's actually kept this fish.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. You know, like for me, you know, coming in this fish keeping hobby, like, okay, let's say if I go to a video, I want the meat and potatoes, you know what I mean? And I want to see some, like, if the person is talking about this and that, you know, I want to know their credibility. You know what I mean? I would like to know, you know, how many fish they're able to keep alive, you know, and keep them healthy, you know, and that's what it's all about. The more I learn off of credible people, the better fish keeper I'm going to be.
Yeah.
You know,
I like the videos. Me personally, like when I'm looking at a video about a fish, I really enjoy the videos where people go, all right, here's the stats. This fish gets this big. This fish eats this type of food. This fish needs this size aquarium or better. This fish needs this temperature. This fish needs this pH. And then they stop when they give you the stats and be like, all right, now let me tell you what I personally think about this fish. Then I'm like, oh, okay, now we're talking. I like those videos. I really appreciate people who do that. If you do that, if any of y'all do that on y'all videos, I appreciate you off the back. I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Chevy Fish, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. Chris John, hashtag drama. Think this is the first time seeing you here. If not, welcome back.
I saw Chris John. No, ain't no drama. I saw Chris John at who's Blackie's. I saw him at Blackie's.
I think I seen him at Rose. At Rose earlier today.
I saw him on Blackie's yesterday.
Yo, we got another super chat, yo, from Diego Petsonics. Multiple
Diego, what's up? Appreciate it, Diego.
Except for the meat and potatoes.
AD Aquatics is in Indianapolis. That's what I'm talking about. Indy in the building.
All right, okay.
Y'all seen any good videos lately? I'm ashamed and not ashamed to say it, but I got some, some people may know. I know Rob and Ozzy know, but I got some things brewing up in the funk household. I haven't actually been able to really see anybody's videos. So is there any that I should definitely watch? Anybody in the chat know of a video I should definitely watch?
The Aquarium Cowboy, what is up? Thank you so much for being here. And you got to run. I appreciate you. But to address the people saying that this may be hashtag drama, it's not. It's addressing some of those who may have some knowledge in fish and may not have some fish, because people who don't have knowledge, they look to these people who have millions of subscribers that just started. Don't not to mention names or millions of subscribers, just a lot of subscribers, because of their chemistry on the camera. You take that in consideration. You think, oh, they know about fish. There was one person that we all know, maybe not. When we first started, the channel name itself, you thought, okay, cool. He knows all about fish. Come to find out,
Master Aquatics.
Oh God.
I said it. I said it. I did it.
Your name dropped in full.
Yeah,
so,
that's bad. That dude bad.
How did you even know? Dang, you're good. I'm good at hinting, ain't I?
What's up, brother?
But for those, if you have not seen some of the channels, it's clickbait all over. Clickbait everywhere. When people say clickbait, #1 award goes to that person. So you gotta look between entertainment and facts and what you want to get out of those videos. So when people sit here and go, Rob knows about fish, all about fish. No. I'm gonna correct you on the spot.
Yeah.
And tell you I'm still learning just like you, because guess what? There's probably 100 varieties of fish back when I was 10. Now there's tons. We're always going to be learning about new fish and how stressful fish can take and non-stressful they can take. What's up, bro?
I wanted to add in real quick that one of my biggest pet peeves is when you got, just lost my train of thought. They're what's the name of the what they post on the video? Yeah, their underwear on the video, exactly. And it doesn't match the video. The underwear doesn't match the video. Or the underwear don't match the socks.
Yeah. Indie Aquatics just brought up a great literally just a great point. Because so many people have been preaching, oh, you need water flow, you need this, you need that. No, LRB stepped it up and said, look, this is all you need is water, plants, and fish. He has done that. He has over a million containers of just fish, plants, and water, has done it to the extreme. And then you sit here and then you preach to, and then other people are preaching, oh, you need water flow, you need this. But he has done something that a lot of people are not doing or are just starting to do because he started that trend.
Right.
So that was a good one, Indie Aquatics.
Yeah, what I was referring to was the thumbnail. The thumbnail don't match what the video is doing.
Yeah, clickbait.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. And Rob, when you was just talking about delivery. Delivery, you could sound good. It's like putting a pig on a skirt, putting a pig in a skirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's still gonna be a pig. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Sometimes I get a kick out of clickbait. Like I like it. Like I'm like, here it is. So there's one thing to exaggerate a thumbnail of a video, but then there's other ones where they purposely said, like, you can look at it and go, this dude's mentality was, I'm a straight up clickbait with no shame in my game.
Right,
I can appreciate. Look, I look at that guy and be like, wow, I could never do that, yo. Like, but he did it in a way. I'm like, yo, it paid off because there are people that's gonna click on that clickbait. Don't miss clickbait.
Yeah.
And it's just a set of BALLs that you look at them, you be like, I can't believe you was like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it anyway. And everybody knows it.
Like you see those thumbnails, that's fire. That's fire. You know what I mean? Then you go to the video, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got another super chat. Madfish Diva with the $5. Cause you my friend.
Thank you so much, Diva, and welcome to the stream. Diva, you could have kept that $5 and spent it on some plates. I know you need a lot more.
Rob, stop it, Rob. Take the money. Be grateful.
No, I hear you, Bob.
I'm never grateful. I'm never grateful. I'm always ungrateful for other people.
What?
You know what I mean? I'm always looking out for other people.
Nobody in the chat know what you mean.
I'm always looking out for other people. This is why I bring him
Rod,
on here. He's something else. He's something else.
Funny, bro.
I can think of a few
Rob
channels,
always wanna be
especially on the
super
saltwater.
humble.
Oh, salt! Look, Salty's trying to get some salt mixed into this fresh water. He talking about some salt people he knows that doesn't know about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm cool with people. I'm cool with people not knowing. I don't know everything, but I really try hard. I really try hard to give credit what credit is due. And if I don't know anything, and I took someone's stuff off with another person, for instance, that Dragon Eye video I did, I didn't know about the stuff, so I was like, yo, Hank, help me out. And then after Hank helped me out, I still did my research, and I found that dude Farm Aquatics, and he had some good stuff to say, and I was like, yo, I need to put that on my video too. But I would not feel right by not saying, yo, I got this off of his video, the description's in my link. I still put the information out for my viewers that I wanted them to have. But, you know,
see, that's being humble about it. That's humble. You know what I'm saying? You was being honest and you was being humble. You know what I mean? A lot of cats will just take that information and run with it. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. A lot of people will take that information and be like, yo, that's my information now. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's what, how do you call it?
What's up?
She done bought so many plants. I guess it's how you call it, like like I got a lot of self-respect. And to take someone else's info and put it out there like it was mine, I would feel I wouldn't feel good about myself. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to look at myself. Some people could do that. Some people could look in the mirror and be like, yep, my.
Well,
sorry about that, buddy.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
It goes on the borderlines of this as well. For those who have gotten into YouTube, have done different types of videos of, I call it fish exchanging. You're not a fish keeper, you're a fish exchanger. You literally get a fish, you get it in for a couple weeks, and it's on to the next fish. Yeah. That's not fish keeping. Right. That's fish exchanging. Get a fish, keep it until it's gone or something. And if you feel like you can't get it or whatever, don't sit here and preach, oh, I know about this fish and everything about this fish, and then it's gone the next week. Don't consider yourself a fish keeper when you're exchanging.
Yo, we got another super chat coming in. SC Aquatics with the $5. Y'all want to come to Ohio this fall and aquascape? A 2,600 gallon. I'll supply food and drinks. Shoot, I'll go down there in a minute.
Hey, I'm right next door, so that might be a fun, interesting thing to talk about.
So let me get this straight. SC, you trying to make an event?
It looks like it.
Dude, I was thinking, you know what? That would be hot if like, why you gotta be Aquashella to have an event? You know what I mean? SC, good luck with that, man. I wish. When is it?
What is up?
Streetwise. Yo.
SC. If it could come down to that, I would probably like to go and see what that's about. We got another super chat from Raul. What up, Raul? Appreciate that.
Raul.
Me and Streetwise were cutting it up at Blackie's live chat last night.
Oh yeah. See,
you had to be super late.
Ohio Fishkeepers, y'all need to go take. Hey, when? What's the date again? Yeah.
What's the info? SC is SC going live tonight? Right after, because if he is, I guarantee he probably let everybody know.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. I wish I had a house room job big enough to invite people.
Will be okay. So Ohio Fish Rescue will be there. Probably get LRB there as well. I don't know if I know Haley's always down to go to Ohio Fish Rescue and stuff. So she'll probably be down to go for that one. SC. So. Like, there's a lot of neighboring states that are near Ohio that are.
Is Ohio Fish Rescue or SC's doing
it? SC's going. Ohio Fish Rescue is going to be there, and then they said they might get LRB there.
Word.
So yeah,
It don't matter who goes there. It's just a bunch of people got to go. It don't matter if there's one name bigger than the other. Just everybody go. Go to SC's place.
I don't care if you got a 1 subscriber and you a YouTuber. Go.
Yeah, there's free
It's
food.
fun.
Free food.
Yeah.
Eat them out of the house.
Content.
Make him regret he said that.
Content.
He said Haley been to his house.
It's the event at his house.
All right, we going.
You crazy in your head. SC, you wild, man. You gonna have all these crazy
party.
people coming up your house, eating up your food,
That's the party.
blowing up your bathroom.
Hey, I'm letting you know I'm taking 2 to-go plates.
Word. Yo, you got a diabetic in the
They gonna be
house,
blowing up your bathroom.
SC after Ohio Fish Rescue on Fridays. Okay, so you switched now. All right, good to go.
You know, I also, you know, like I also want to state, you know what I'm saying, that coming into the fish keeping, you know, I mean, coming into the YouTubing, right? Because off YouTube, you know, my wife Tiffany Rose, she knows mad stuff about fish, right? Mad stuff. And what we're fish keeping right now is super healthy, doing great. The guppies are getting big. The shrimp we got left are doing well. But you know, it was the YouTube side of it for me, for us.
Right.
That was difficult for us to deliver that. You know what I'm saying? In a way like how you guys deliver, how you know, all these people, all these wonderful YouTubers who are in the comments right now, in the live with us. You know what I mean? And somebody said something about learning from each other, but I don't know who said that, but I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Learning and taking something and actually making it count. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I appreciate that because you know we wouldn't be here. All in Tanks wouldn't be here if it wasn't for certain people. So, you know what I mean? Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
By the way, real fast, if you guys haven't subscribed yet to All In Tanks, that's Oz and Tiffany Rose. Actually, Tiffany Rose and Oz. She's dragging them along the journey, and he's loving life. So, go subscribe to All In Tanks.
Word, thank you.
No problem. No problem.
You know,
a lot of times I realize that.
You know, I'm earning my stripes though. I'm earning my stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you hang out with me and Funk, you're gonna earn a lot of stripes.
You're gonna earn a lot of trolls is what you're gonna end up with. You can get a lot of trolls.
And possibly that. Right. No, if you hang out with Aqua, you're gonna get a lot of trolls. Not me.
I'm a troll hunter.
I don't even do that.
You do it. Yes, you do. You know what you do? You are great. That's why. Because you're great. You do great stuff. You're great. That's what you do.
Nice.
Just saying.
Streetwise said, "Funk is fun."
See, I told you last video was fire, fool.
Yeah, funk is fun, and you know, I'm gonna throw this out there. You know, be off camera, off record. You know, I've explained to Funk that he's really, really unique. You know, I know he's gonna hate this because he hates compliments, but you know, when I didn't know Funk, and I watched his videos, I was like, yo, this dude's fire. You know what I'm saying? Just the way the videos are, and you bring something substantial to the table. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I'm talking. That's exactly what we try to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like you're professional. You're professional with angelfish. That's your preference. That's your favorite fish. So just like Big Tank Hank is with the betas, or Jay's better room. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got a specialty. You know what I'm saying? Rob, what's your specialty again?
Huh?
What's your specialty again?
Killing fish.
Rob be rocking with them convicts. Rob actually, you know what? Rob pisses me off.
That's right.
Look, check it out. Rob be pissing me off because Rob got a lot more knowledge than he lets anybody else know. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got a lot more than everybody. Hey, Rob, tell me a story about my puffers.
Oh man, your puffers. Oh, your pea puffers.
Wait. Hold on, wait. Now look. Okay, whatever. I got a YouTube channel. I worked at fish stores and stuff, LFS and all that. And back in 2000, but I bought me some puffers, and I had to show Rob these puffers, boy. Rob, tell him about what we puffered, bro.
Okay, so
yeah, let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Okay, mind you, I can't see anything, and it's real distorted. And I'm like, okay, he got pea puffers, so I'm thinking they're real small. I can't see, so I'm like, all right, he got them. And all of a sudden, this big monstrous puffer comes over, and I'm like, all right. I said, so what tank you gonna put him in? He goes, yeah, I'm gonna keep him in here. I was like, it was in a 10. Yeah, it was in the 10 at that point. He had 3 of them, right? He had 3 of them. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, are those figure 8 are spotted, bro? He goes, nah, man, these are the mini. I said, them are not, bro. Them need a bigger tank. He goes, nah.
I'll be calling. Yeah, I did not know about these. Look, when I used to work at the LFS, I never saw a puffer get full grown. I didn't know that how big they got. I always saw them this big, and I was like, that's how big they get. You know what I mean? I never once saw them full grown. But this is before the internet and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I never saw them full grown, and I was like, oh, I got an empty 10 gallon. Let me get these 3 puffers. And I was all like, hey, he was like, you can't put those in no 10 gallon. I'm like, what you talking about? They ain't nothing but itty bitty little puffers. He was like, yo, those puffers get big. These puffers get like this big. I was like, no.
Yo, that was the funniest moment I've ever seen, because he was like, oh, he suddenly realized, was like, yo, I don't. Ooh.
I was happy.
He goes, let me check him real quick. Yeah. He's like, let me check him real quick. He calls me back. He goes, so I need like a 30? I started rolling.
Yeah.
Yo, then, that is too funny, man.
Yo, you got another super chat from Big Bob. We got, I don't need any more plants, fish, tanks, or tubs. So accept this and get something you want.
I appreciate that, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, brother.
Word up.
Thank you.
I want to be taller, so I want to be a little bit taller. So I can't buy my height. So I don't know what else I want. So
Rob also pretty good with
challenge. That's all right.
So
Rob also good with medications.
Challenge.
I'm not good with vacations.
Medications.
Medication. Oh yeah.
I'm terrible.
I am.
I mean, I'm good at like remedy, like salt, water change. If it's not salt or water changes or Melafix, I'm kind of out of my wheelhouse. But that's because I've never really had sick fish. I'm really picky, but that's why I wish I knew more about medication. I go to Rob for my medication issues.
Yeah, you know what, Tiffany, my wife, she knows a lot about medications. You know what I mean? She taught me a lot, how to medicate the shrimp, how to medicate the guppies. You know what I mean? The stuff that we're doing right now is that they're just super healthy. They're getting big. Right. We've had 4 broods already. You know what I mean? Our snails, we got trumpet snails that are, multiplying by the minute, it seems like, and it's just, it's just we're doing pretty well. We're steady right now. We're steady.
Every time I say I wish I was a little bit taller, I always start to sing that little line.
Yo, you're vertically
I wish I had a girl who was good. I would call her. I wish I had
6 foot taller. Yeah.
What up, HC? Hey, don't give me a copyright strike, fool.
I had to hit up Rob. I had to hit up HC Aqua today.
For what?
I was talking to him. Man, I got guppies that don't want to breathe, man.
What, you for real?
You got what that doesn't want to what?
They don't want to breathe, man.
I got shrimp that don't want to stay alive.
They got the abstinence ring or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They took
sure
the
you got
abstinence.
you got a male and a female in there?
Man, I got a male and 3 females.
You got a male and 3 females.
And are they all bearing though? Are they all carrying? Like, are they fat?
Yeah, I see it.
The one I got.
Guppy's
Okay,
pregnant.
I got one. Huh?
Your guppy's pregnant.
That don't mean I got fried.
Listen, you gotta watch them, because if you got the same like type of guppies we got, they eat the fry. They'll eat a lot of them, bro. They'll eat the whole brood.
Yeah, that's probably what's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I gotta work too. Nah, this is what I'm gonna do though. This is what I'm gonna do.
Nah,
I'm gonna get that.
But you gotta keep checking it.
I'm gonna get that macrame stuff. You know that stuff that you the little viejitas be making. They say welcome and stuff on it.
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
a white.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a cage that does like half the tank, and I'm gonna put the male and female in the cage for a little while, and then I take the male out. I don't know, man. I ain't got, man. These guppies have been there for like a minute. I ain't got not one fry.
Yo, we missed the super chat. We one from Scott King Queen Cichlids. $5 super chat. Late fee. What the heck is Spunk doing here? Do we have security?
Not at all. Not at all.
My bad, Scott. We didn't see that one.
Streetwise says, Rob, you might want to be taller, but you're aquarium baller.
But you an aquarium baller.
Bars. Ozzy, is that bars or no?
Bars.
What's that?
Is that bars or no?
Yeah, that was a bar.
Ah, nice.
Hey, I gotta tell y'all on something that happened to me that's really, really cool. I actually got a problem, but it's a good problem. Sunday, I went to a fish tour. I did a fish tour at Max Cichlids, right? He's a Russian dude. And he came over here from Russia. And he don't order fish, right? This is the cool thing about this dude. He doesn't order fish. What he does is he takes his Russian butt to the spot, catches the fish, brings those home, and breeds them. So he's real big on Costa Rica fish, right? And apparently Costa Rica had an issue. I can't read I don't know what anybody's saying, so I apologize in advance if you try to say anything to me. So I went to do a fish tour of his spot with all these very, very, very rare cichlids. Scott, you would have loved it. They had Trimax that were like, man, they were like green and yellow and red. It was crazy with some speckles. Anyway,
I heard you got some convicts.
Yeah. But they're not the regular convict. They're the convict family. They're very sorted. Anyway, I went there and this dude blessed me with an ungodly. I don't even want to tell you how much these fish are probably worth, but you know, I'm gonna have that video out Friday. But y'all gotta check that video out.
Y'all better stay tuned. Y'all better stay tuned for that.
It's gonna be a lot of pictures of colorful fish that y'all probably never seen before. A lot of pictures, or if you saw them, they were just in pictures. That's it.
Hey, yo,
so
real
now
quick.
I gotta figure out.
What? Real quick. I heard you needed something, a tweak on volume or something on one of your joints. That wifey told me about.
I took care of it. I handled it.
Oh, you sure? You sure?
Yeah, I handled it.
Gotta check out the Oscar bet, Raul.
Yeah, she told me, pero she had told me, pero I had a lot of, the funeral and stuff like that to,
No, I handled it. Don't worry about it. I forgot to tell you that I handled it.
Trimax are beautiful. Trimax.
So now I got these fish. Yeah, now I got these fish that are incredibly beautiful fish that I wasn't planning on, and I have to go. Okay, now what do I do? Because I have so many tanks. You know what I mean?
Word. Hey, yo, we got another super chat from Mandy Boyd. $5 super chat. Platform sneaker fun so you can be taller.
Miss Mandy, thank you. That is too funny.
Thank you, Mandy.
That is too funny. That's one of the funniest ones so far. That hurts my
Thank
feelings.
you for everybody who super chatted tonight. Thank you.
That hurts my feelings. But that will come in handy if I ever have to go on another amusement park, rides or anything.
Oh, so you can't get on all the rides?
Yo, there was one time the dude literally came up to me real serious. Was like, yo, I don't want to make this a big scene, and I'm not trying to be funny, my guy. I just want to make sure you're tall enough.
Wow. You serious?
What do you say to that?
Doing your job, man. You're doing your job. You're good. What can I say?
I would have said something else, but I don't want to get you demonetized. So I'm
All right, man. So let me ask you. I gotta ask you. Did you get on the ride though?
There's the bumper cars, my G.
What the fuck?
Did they let you on the ride?
Oh snap! You had to do the kitty rides, bro.
You on teacups? You on teacups?
No, you said the little train.
Yeah, I was on the little dragon one where it goes like that. Go around the bend. Yeah, and then I was on the ship that goes back and forth, just back and forth.
Oh man. Yo, how tall are you, Rob? How tall are you?
Tall enough.
Tall enough? But not tall enough to get on the roller coaster, though, right?
I'm 5'3". I'm 5'3".
5'3". Ain't too bad, bro. I seen the dude.
I'm not even average height for a man. Average is 5'6".
Yo, I seen the dude.
Why is asking people personal questions?
He was like 4'11", 5 foot, but he wasn't a little person. He wasn't a little person. He was a regular person. But this dude was like 5 foot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't a little person. You know how little people look, right?
Yeah.
They got certain look to them. Like he wasn't like that.
Cousin. I got a cousin that her kids. She's short. She mad short. She got a step stool to wash dishes. She ain't a little person either, but she needs a step stool to wash the dishes. Dang. And when her kids want to hide, when their kids want to hide stuff from her, they put it in the sink. I wish I was lying. Wow.
Oh snap, bro!
My cousin named Nikki. She live in PA. When her kids hide stuff from her, they put it in the sink.
That's awesome.
That's messed up.
Hey, yo, Liz said, stop picking on Rob. Stop picking on Rob Aquatics or else. Oh, we got
Liz. I ain't scared of Liz. Maybe Scott.
You must be this tall to ride the ride. And see, that's another thing for you tall people who say stuff. This is another thing for y'all tall people who say this to short people. Oh, it's eye level. Your eye level's more than mine. Your eye level's here. Mine's here. Don't say, oh, it's on the shelf. Eye level. Whose eye? Yours or mine?
Yo, Pet Sonics. Nah, I wasn't saying little people aren't regular people. I was talking about the way they look. Because if you see a little person, they got characteristics that's not similar to regular sized people. Yeah. That's what I was.
It's a clinical syndrome. It's a clinical syndrome.
5 foot Uno needs a step stool as well. Mark, what up, man? Appreciate you for being here. You want to talk about Polar Cichlid King? That man's right there is. He got some platinum ones. He got some platinum.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he got some platinum ones. Yeah.
Larry D said, didn't help, Ozzy. I'm not racist against little people.
Look, he got a short person. She's short too. She's 5'1".
Look, I'll go ahead. I'll put the Vaseline on. I don't care. Hey. When But this Bobby's going around. I ain't never gonna see her anyway, so I can just talk all the smack I want. Ain't gonna be no rallies. Ain't gonna be no conventions.
Ain't nothing.
I ain't seeing nobody ever, but on this right here.
Right.
Look, y'all know exactly what we was be trying to twist some words up.
I know. Y'all trying to make it seem to be the way it ain't.
I know. You see how they trying to twist my words up.
That's horrible. Bob, no. Dwarfism.
Dwarfism. That dwarfism life.
It's an old school chat here. Emotions don't matter much. Word.
Nah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm probably the youngest one here, so.
Hey, yo, Larry D, my shovel's only this big, too.
Hey, I am 5'9.5". Don't bust my skinny average.
Yo, Liz said, you don't mess with her shirtless, Rob. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I go Hulk.
Anybody, look, I ain't scared of Liz. All right, I ain't scared of Liz. All you gotta do, look, look here. All you gotta do for Liz is this: is just go to start smack with her somewhere where there's fish tanks, because apparently she can't help doing this.
She wants to make sure the glass surface is smooth. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta do is show a fish tank.
Instead of squirrel, fish.
It's all love, Liz. You know I play with you.
Don't say squirrel. Aqua gets PTSD.
Oh,
y'all keep sleeping on the squirrel. See what happens to your nuts.
Yo, squirrel. Hey, squirrels are ninjas. They'll karate chop you. They'll knife throat you. For real. What? Hobbyist in the house? Yeah, true.
Yo, Bob Kaler said, "Don't forget the 7 dwarfs worked in a diamond mine." Just saying.
Larry over here, 125 pounds. Me and Larry the same weight, and he taller than me. Ain't that something?
Yo, I weigh 200 pounds. Well, 205.
My body couldn't handle that. I would break.
All muscle.
All muscle? You sure it's not all that hair on your head?
It could be.
It could be.
I'm still waiting to see what Scott say.
Yo, Funk. Yo, Scott said, "Funk, you better stay south, my brother." Just saying.
That's what she said.
It's funny because it's true.
You said that's what you said.
This stream is not for kids. This stream is for people who have not changed their hang-on back filters in 2 weeks.
Yes. This is for people who plugged their hang on the back filter without priming it.
Hey, burn that motor out.
And yo, check this out. Oh, surreal. Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 in this, right?
Okay.
Tiffany the other day, she had me. I did a water change or whatever, and I had forgot to prime the filter. And like 2 days later, it was still plugged in without it being primed, and it still worked. Yo, for real, it still works. For real.
I'm 6 and I wake up in the morning and gravity brings me down to 5'6". LOL. See, I wake up and I do have tall days. I really do have tall days.
Yeah,
I promise
you.
I feel like it's tall days, but it's not. I feel better that day.
Yo, I think I'm about to get my knees done.
You can do that?
Yeah, you get your knees done.
Surgery on your knees?
It's
you
the
get surgery on your knees?
The movie.
Yeah, I go from 5'6" to 5'10".
Look, in the Army, right? In the Army, we have it's called the first sergeant. He's the top ranking enlisted NCO, non-commissioned officer in a company, right? Basically, he's been in the Army for a long time, and you know his word is really seriously you know respected. When I was in the army, we had this one little Puerto Rican dude who was our first sergeant. His name was First Sergeant Munez. And First Sergeant Munez was Puerto Rican. Now, here's the thing: to be a first sergeant in the military, you got to at least be in for 15 years. My man talked like he was straight off the island. Like it was. He had weird. He had a very weird way of thinking.
Yeah.
So look, we had this one guy, and he kept failing the weight to height ratio, right? So basically, if you're this high, you have to weigh this much. Well, if his name was I'm not even gonna say his name, Sergeant something something. He kept failing his weight tests. You know, they take his height, they measure it to his weight. He would be over on weight. So he worked his butt off for like 3 months. You kept seeing Sergeant so-and-so just running every time. Lunch, he ain't eating lunch. He's eating celery sticks. He's doing sit-ups. He worked his butt off. 3 months came. It was time for his weigh-in. If he didn't make this weigh-in, he was going to get kicked out of the military. So we all watching. We're like, oh, we're all watching. And he makes the weight. He lost the weight, and everybody was like, hey! But here's the thing.
Wow.
This time, when they did his height, depending on who does your height, if they're shorter than you, they're looking up. They give you about a ½ inch to an inch taller. If they're taller than you, they're looking down, and you know it's the opposite. They had him shorter. He failed that test. First Sergeant Munez comes in and he goes, "Do you know why you failed the test?" That's what he told me. "Do you know why you failed the test? Because you lost so much weight. You lost weight. You lost fat at the bottom of your feet. You had that much fat." And we all, the first sergeant, like, "No, First Sergeant, that's not how it goes, man. You don't have fat at the bottom of your feet because you're overweight, man. You just that means you be having like just fat hands, right? Just blubbery hands." I'm like, "No, yo, that dude was crazy." Yo, bro, I remember this one. I remember people would like we'd be in formation. First Sergeant Munez would be telling us, would be getting mad at us. We did something. He'd be yelling at us and cussing at us, and he'd be like, "Do this, do that. You ain't no good. Do a piece of this. Do a piece of that." And I had one of the guys next to me from like Idaho or Indiana or whatever. I don't know where the hell. I forget. And he goes, "Hey, Maldo, my first sergeant don't like Jewish people." I'm like, "What? You don't like Jewish people?" He said, "Jews a piece of this, Jews a piece of that." I said, "No, man. He's saying you, not Jews." So
Raul says, "How do you guys feel about active carbon in your filtration?"
Let me tell you real fast. I feel it's great when you first buy the filter because you bought it and it came with it. But after that, I don't never use it anymore. I go straight to the stuff.
Yeah, see, Aqua did a great point right there. He said a great point. You use it for the first time to get your bacteria growing, get it going, get everything nice and ready, get that in your filter, just in your filter in general, just all in general. Yeah. And then once you get that all going, start like he said, because that carbon's going to spend. You're going to spend some money on carbon, unless you have an abundance of carbon.
Cheap.
Yeah, this is all.
I don't do it for one that. I just feel like, I paid for it, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, this is for people who want to keep their pockets filled and their tanks nice and clean at the same time. So it's all up to you if you want to continue to pay for carbon. And I mean, yes, your tanks are going to look clean. They're going to look good, but you're going to have to change it out every so often. You know, just there's a lot to it.
What about you, Oz? I got another point to carbon in the tank. What about you?
Well, basically the same thing what Tiff said. Let me go back to what she said because she hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
She said, carbon. She said carbon's only necessary to remove chemicals or meds. So we only use it temporarily. You know, usually,
that's the point.
Usually we like to put plants in our tanks. You know what I mean? We really don't have native style tanks. We love to put plants in our tanks. It just, it benefits the tank so much, and the lifestyle of the fish.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This tank right here, this native tank, I got live dirt in it. I wouldn't mind putting carbon in there because it has a serious dirt smell. Like it smells like it smells like what a natural water would smell like, which isn't as good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So activated carbon would help with smells, especially if you had it in a place where you wouldn't want that smell. I mean, I'm not saying don't use it ever. I'm just saying I'm too cheap to keep buying the stuff. But if ever I had a tank in a place where I didn't want that smell, like a living room or a dining room or something like that, I wouldn't have no problem putting activated carbon in there.
Yeah. Everyone was going to have that question and say that, what do you think about it? It's all based upon your pockets if you want to continue to keep spending. That's all it's ever going to be.
Yo, real quick, Bob Kaler said Manulo's looking for another guy, Rob. And Scott said the only one with fat on their feet is you, Funk.
All right, y'all. We're going on 56 minutes. I appreciate every single one of y'all that had shown up today. For those who are in the chat that are my mods, thank you so much for dropping links as well. Do me a huge favor. We have 2 people that we need to get up to milestones. We have Madfish Diva, and then we have Mr. B. Please and thank you. Do me a huge favor and run their playlist. Since day one, we have always been supportive of everyone that is trying to get to their next milestone. So as always, y'all do that for me, please and thank you. And I know Thirsty Rabbit and Larry both are close to 1K, so as well help them out. Is there anything else that y'all have for as far as milestones or anything?
Yeah. I just, I want to share with everybody that today, I had to bury one of my best friends. Today I actually was one of his pallbearers and helped carry him to his final resting place. And, I had to do the show today because I know that's one thing that he would have wanted me to do. He would have wanted me to stay active, keep on doing what I got to do. And fish keeping is something that I love to do, and I know that he would have been supportive. So that's why I'm here tonight too, to keep going, keep grinding, and I'm going to do what I can to be a better fish keeper, to be a better man, as the days go on. So, I just wanted to share that,
keep it going. Keep it going. I got a message from somebody yesterday asking me about my status as a live streamer, and people are saying that I'm going to come back to my 8 o'clock Sunday spot. I don't know. So if y'all are holding that spot out of respect for me, I appreciate it, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. I might do a pop-up live here and there. I said I wasn't going to go live for the month of July. And I got a lot of things going on at home. And to be honest with you, I'm going to have to I'm still going to do my videos. It's just the whole live stream thing. That time could be spent a little bit better for my family right this moment. But if you guys, if y'all feel funky and want to go on and it's open, then do you. And for those of you who don't know, Scott does use the bacon fat grease to slick his hair back.
Look, Miss Mandy, thank you so much for dropping in for your first time. And she said, very entertaining. Thanks for what you do. Aqua.
And then he got Liz. Hey, Liz, do little squiggles. Squiggle my hair up. Squiggle my hair up real nice like that.
Is it good in the back, Liz? Is it good in the back? Hey, everybody, much love. As always, stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and as always,